I'm nearing day 750 in my forever world, which means I'm almost allowed to upgrade my gear to netherite. But just getting netherite feels a bit plain. So I figured collecting every armor trim in the game could be a fun challenge. Well, every armor trim except Spire, because I'm still not allowed into the end for another 250 days. And as a part of my milestones, I need a proper build to upgrade my gear, where I think a blacksmith would be the perfect place and addition to my ever-growing spawn village. To get ourselves started today, I just want to look through my chest and see what armor trims I already have, because I'm sure I've picked up a few, right? Aha! Bolt armor trim. I've really not found any others. I thought I'd at least have coast or something. Well, I think the first thing we do then is try and find some of the easier ones then. Where hopping on Rumble, we can start heading south down towards the desert and other warm biomes to search for some of the easier structures to find within the game. Such as this shipwreck, which I'm sure I had already found a coast trim, but apparently I haven't even looked through any of these. Did I not get moss? Oh, wait, I got moss from a lush cave. Guess that makes a bit more sense. This one's completely buried in sand. And if we just break our way in here, there should be the second out of 18 armor trims. Oh, well, second out of 17. Also, since I haven't looted one of these, I probably haven't... Ooh, even more. That's perfect. It's gonna save me a lot of diamonds, actually. Ooh, I haven't even thought about the Nautilus being in the game. Okay, we gotta look at this map as well. But how does one actually find a Nautilus? Don't really see any around. Well, we'll be doing a lot of exploration, so who knows, maybe we'll find one. I want to keep searching a little bit more south, because there's actually a reason I came this way specifically to find the shipwreck, and that is because I want to look through this desert over here and maybe just peek at the jungle as well. I'm not too fussed about finding a jungle temple, as there are maps for it that I could get in the future, but if I were to spot one, it'd be a massive help. And I'm a bit worried that there isn't a desert temple in this desert, because I've already been through it all the way over that way and I didn't find any, so it would have to be over in this section unless I missed it. Come on, Rumble, we're going on a swim. Well, you're going on a swim. I'm rowing. Nope, we went further away from the map. We'll have to grab that on the way back then. Just like to explore this way, where we have the maze over there. All this way I've already been. Maybe if it's over there. I don't think I see anything though. Well, don't mind if I do grab some hay bales while I'm down here. Ooh, jungle temple. Ah, this is perfect. This is one of the structures I was, well, not too worried about, considering I can buy maps for them, but it's really nice just to spot. Hopefully we just get lucky enough to actually find a trim. And another thing to be worried about now that we are in a jungle biome is definitely to be a little bit on the lookout for trial ruins, because that is definitely the armor trims I am the most worried about, because I have no idea on how we're gonna find the actual trial ruins without an elytra. It's gonna be extremely difficult, I think. But usually when I'm here, I end up just cheating the puzzle. But let's grab our spoils, and you know, I can't go without grabbing the dispensers, can I? Let's see. What is the puzzle? I'm pretty sure it's something like that. No? Okay. Oh, got it somehow. And ooh, right, that was there was nothing in there. Oh well, at least there's a diamond. We're gonna need that later when we're duplicating things. Well, this is a bit of a disappointment of a journey. We've only really found one armor trim. I'm gonna look through this jungle a bit more, because like I said, there is a chance to find trial ruins in here, and I mean, if there is one, that would be very, very good. And I guess there's also another chance for a temple as well. I cannot see anything from up here, not even all the way over there. Doesn't look like there's any temple. Definitely wouldn't be able to spot the trial ruin from that far. Though I did just have a little bit of a read at the wiki, and I forgot that suspicious gravel actually spawns in cold ocean ruins as well. So that might be an easier way to get them, although they're in much, much smaller quantity. Well, for now, this exploration trip has kind of been a bust, so let's head back home. I gotta do some building to cheer up my mood. Wait. Oh, wait, I think this... Wait, did I run right past this? This must be a temple, right? Oh, it is. This is so hidden. What? Oh boy, I always forget there's mobs down here. Ooh, you know what could be really cool? This is actually really close to where I want to build my desert civilization. It could be really cool to make this into like an archaeology site in the future. So let's not ruin it too much, especially not blow up the chamber at the bottom. And Yeah, we got the dune armor trim. Okay, I was slightly worried about this one since we didn't really find anything. And yes, even more of them. And you know what? This TNT is going to be coming real handy later on when we're doing some netherite mining. Okay, maybe this trip wasn't as bad as I originally thought. I've actually got another idea on how we can get at least one more trim before we get to building. But first, we're gonna have to get back home and hopefully find this, where I also do have a map mod. And I was just looking over at this little jungle here, and these little dots sort of look like a terracotta color if you compare them down to these ones down here. And I really want to go check out that. It could be nothing, but it could also be a trial ruin. Maybe this map will just have to wait a little longer. We'll come back to that first. Let's go have a look over in the jungle over here, where I've made it to the desert section. This is a nice little place in the middle of the mangrove swamp. I haven't really thought out exactly where the mangrove civilization is going to be, but it could be kind of fun to have a peek on this side. I don't know. We'll see about that once that actually becomes an active project. For now, though, I just want to know what those dots were. And if they are what I think they are, that would be amazing. They should be over this way. They're flowers. They are flowers. Well, spent about another 5 minutes just running around there, turned night, and, well, I couldn't find anything, unfortunately. Let's head back towards home. Actually, first, we gotta get this treasure map. Met back up with Rumble and headed over towards the map, where it seems like it's in the middle of this part of the ocean. Looted it up with nothing special, so just returning home to clear out the inventory real quick. Where the inventory space was a real big issue, and I don't know why I haven't done this before, because I've had a silk touch pickaxe for a while now. But let's go ahead and make an eye of ender, and from that create our first ender chest. I'm gonna have to get a second one, but this means that I can have my spear on me. We can have that, we can have lots of things, and I even got these things together for a brush to put in here. Oh, that's going to clear up so much inventory space. It's not going to be perfect until we get shulkers, but it's going to be better than nothing. And before we get to some material gathering for a bit of building, I did find a water breathing potion in the side of the buried treasure. So I think we can get our hands on another pretty easy armor trim. We've just got to head over here towards the fishing village, where a little further out we can grab a milk bucket from some cows and head out to sea towards the ocean monument. Because the tide armor trim has a 20% chance to drop from Elder Guardians. So if we just get on out here and quickly, we can break on through and actually bring out our proper sword. And oh, we got it on the first one. That's easy. Well, since I'm here already, let's drink that potion of water breathing, and oh, there goes that. I'm pretty sure I have a hole down here though, where we might as well clear out this temple. Maybe we can save some diamonds by getting more. Ooh, they really hurt. Okay, come here. Got it. Oh, no more trims. Oh, well, at least got a few. I don't really need any sponges right now. And hopefully, yeah, I can find my way out. That looks like an old growth birch biome. Okay. Another quick side mission. As if that is one, that's also another place to find trial ruins. And it should be a little easier than a jungle, considering how, well, much foliage there is in a jungle. Oh, there's a mushroom biome out this way. Oh, if only this one would have spawned a little further this way, because there's a cold ocean right over there. That could have had some suspicious gravel in it. Ooh, diamond nautilus. I'm just trying to find the coast armor trim, because that would mean I don't have to do any crafting with the coast. Okay, that's not an old growth. Trying to see if I can find any ruins. That is an old growth biome. Oh my god, wait. I'm assuming I need a saddle. They spawn around ocean temples, it seems. Oh, well, now I want a saddle. Right, I'm not gonna spend too much time here, but it should be easier to search through all of this than all of a jungle biome, at least. Oh my god. Yes. That was definitely easier to spawn in this biome than a jungle one. Maybe we just start clearing this out a little bit. I'm so gonna accidentally break suspicious gravel. Ooh, right here. Okay, not really finding a lot, but here's another one, and that's orange dye. Yep, exactly what I needed. Okay, let's get a chest crafted up here. I'm getting a lot of blocks. I wasn't expecting this. I should have brought another bundle with me. A shirt. I'll take that. And, oh, well, a candle. I don't know why I'm that excited about a candle, actually. I don't need a candle. For now, let's continue to clear out this trial, find and search through all of the suspicious gravel I can find. Oh, 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 oh. Yes! Shaper. That's amazing. Okay, that's 1 out of 4 from here and brings us up to a total of 5. Oh, 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 oh. Please don't be the same one. Yes! That's 2 out of 4 from Trial Ruins. And up to 6. I don't really know. Oh, there's even more. This is a good pile. Oh, third one. Oh no, that looks like a shape. Oh, it's a host. Wait, I think that's new. Well, considering I got new recipes, I think that's 3 out of 4. Oh my god, this is from 1 trial shaper. Oh, ruin thing. Oh, I got it. I gotta keep going now. At least until the brush breaks or we find the last one. Oh, we could do it in 1. That would mean I don't have to find any more of these. Brush has 9 uses left. I think I've uncovered 9 pieces. Oh, that's an armor trim. Okay. Okay, please don't be a duplicate. Please don't be a duplicate. Oh, it wasn't a duplicate. Right, I'm just gonna finish up the brush, but that is insane. I've seen so many people look through probably 3 or 4 of these before they actually find... Oh, and there's another one. That one would have been a duplicate. That's actually insane. We have all 4 trial ruin. I wasn't even planning on getting these yet. I was going to go looking for these later. Oh, another trim. And okay, I now have 3 wayfinder. I imagine I searched those 2 and then I didn't find the razor. Oh, I'm so excited. This is great. I was only just dreading looking for these because I thought it was going to take so long finding these. And well, I mean, this one was pretty difficult to find, but finding a second one. Oh, geez. Right. That is another 5 arbor trims. Hey, I've got everything in here. Got all of the bundled items up in here with all of the trims. And I think we're ready to head back. Oh, this ender chest was a good investment because I haven't been able to carry so much more. Where did I leave my cores? Oh, that's all the way back at the fishing village, isn't it? Oh boy. Making our way back over to the fishing village on foot till we just rumble. Who we can ride all the way back to the starter house with. Where we need to get started with some material gathering, as I don't only want to find all the trims today, but also build a proper place to upgrade my gear. Because we're nearly at day 750 where I unlock netherite. And I've already started a little bit of material gathering here for a little blacksmith. But we definitely don't have everything that I need at home. Where it might seem a bit weird heading away from the house on Rumble to gather some stones. But I found this cave opening with a big spike of dripstone. And I need to restock on dripstone, so I thought it perfect for just that. Not to mention that at the bottom there are a couple of andesite piles, the second stone resource which I need to restock. Dropping that off, let's head down towards the castle where I recently built a copper oxidization factory, which has had some time to oxidize while we've been doing other things, and not fully oxidized, but it's getting there. And oh, perfect, I have some copper here where we can craft 4 new copper chains, as I need 4 weathered copper chains, which I'm just going to join right there, and then we place these back. I also need 4 of these, where oh, this is so handy. Let's see, let's craft some bars and trapdoors. I need a couple exposed, so we'll just have to unoxidize some of these. I'm not gonna lie, this might be one of the best decisions I've ever made. And then I just need 4 copper bars. Oh, that one I oxidized 1 too many steps. Oopsies. Ooh, I never added a space for lanterns or chests. Okay, wait, we gotta sort this out. No, I've just discovered I can just craft wax blocks into with that amazing discovery, let's get a 128 block area cleared out on the bottom layer of the copper oxidization rooms with a floor filled in with our oxidized cut copper. On top of this, placing in a stack of chests and a stack of copper lanterns. I don't really see myself ever using more than a stack of either of these. Maybe the copper chests, but probably not in an oxidized state at that point. It would probably be for a storage. So I think this will be enough. I'll have to come back here in a little bit and grab up a lantern and a chest. But for now, let's get back and continue with some material gathering, where I've got nearly everything I'll need except a bit of wood. So climbing the hill behind the house and first getting some acacia. Switching over to dark oak, where I need a couple of stripped logs and shelves. Moving on to spruce, where I need a bunch of stripped logs and some more regular logs just for crafting, as well as a couple of spruce leaves for some trees. The other leaf type I need for said trees is birch, which I'm also pretty much all out of. Bit more crafting here. We've got a pretty healthy wood box and some more leaves. And well, I lied a little bit when I said that that was pretty much the final things we need, as I am all out of coral blocks, and I also need some more terracotta. So we've once again got to head down south. Could have been a bit smarter and gathered these while I was down there just a little bit ago, but heading all the way over to the mesa furthest away, where I only need about 2 stacks of terracotta, but will get myself a little extra in case I end up wanting to use even more. With that gathered, starting to make our way north again. We're passing over a coral reef, so taking a dive and gathering 2 stacks of bubble coral and a stack of tube coral. Back on the surface, I also need to stop by the mangrove swamp and gather a few mangrove logs for the blacksmith. Back home, all our resources are gathered up nicely now, but before we can get started, I'm gonna need to head over to the castle real quick. We're making our way through it, down to the minecart, where I can just get my tools repaired up at the mob spawner. With those repaired and our resources moved over, let's get started on this blacksmith, as I figured this be a pretty good location for it here behind my super smelter. Makes a little sense with the smeltery bits of this and the smeltery things of that blacksmith. I did consider building it down towards the city, but then I decided that it'd be a little weird to build a blacksmith outside of the city walls, since I haven't really started the city itself yet. So I figured instead that my little village up here deserves a little blacksmith, especially since it's so close to the iron mine. But let's get started. Where I wanted to place the blacksmith on the hill, but I think it's going to be a little too tall with the mountain I've had planned next door, which I don't want to look small. So instead, we've got to clear out a bit of terrain to create the space for a first floor dug into the hill. Where to start our actual building, let's grab some of our coral blocks, bit of andesite, some stone, and deep slate along with some tuff, where we can bring these in to start building up a front wall, where we can throw in a little window right here marked with some polished andesite slabs, going in from a bubble coral into our tube as it's a slightly lighter texture, and then from there we can move into just a tad of andesite. We'll get a little bit more later on, but this section we'll go with some stone slabs and tough slabs to finish that off. Coming down here where I've left a little gap where I'm thinking we can bring out some polished andesite stairs. I like to have blocks, but I thought the blocks would be a little blocky, so instead trying off some stairs, and then we can have some iron bars there just to close off the space a little bit for our main entrance. Moving on over towards this side though, we can just continue with our wall, adding in another window, and coming in here to the inside, just some oak trap doors to block that off. With our brighter front face built up, let's create another 3 walls behind this to create the room that will become my smithing workshop, mainly utilizing tough and deep slate here to save on our coral blocks. Swapping those blocks out for a few stone variants and some gravel to create a floor for the smith. Add on a little bit more to this side right over here, but I don't really want more space for the actual smith because that'd be a bit too big of a room to decorate. Already this is feeling pretty daunting with how open it is, but nonetheless we're gonna try our absolutely best, and I want to create a little forge, of course, where I'm just gonna get the magma in there to make it look all warm, and then coming in with the same sort of I forgot bubble coral. What I was going to say is that we can come in with the same sort of mix of blocks that we've been using for our walls, as I think having the stone color match up would make a lot of sense. So we're just gonna extend this in, something like that. Then I'm thinking we can bring in some polished tuff just to detail the front of this a little bit, sort of like we did with the entrance, just on this, and maybe even some polished tuff walls here on the sides, just to make it stand out a little bit from the stone walls. And I also brought along a few details with me where I'm thinking we can just throw in a little bit of coal here in the corner and maybe a bit of spilled iron on the floor in front of it. Then if we grab out some deep slate, popping into the interior here, we can just bring this in to make it look a little bit like the stone in here has been charred. Adding in a lava bucket, and I'm not sure it's gonna help much, but if we just throw in a torch right up here, maybe a little bit of extra light can come from the furnace, but we'll see about that. Might not do much considering we have the lava right below. With the start of our forge established, I'd like to just continue it up to get our height figured out. Where I've added another opening on the grass on the second floor of the house before extending the chimney up further to 2 tops with smoke billowing out. Not sure how I missed a couple blocks up there, but that's looking really, really good. And I think it's a good height for our build. The roof's going to come up to probably around that point. So the chimney is slightly taller. But let's carry on where I want to add in a little spruce trim. We're not going to get too much more built up from this, but I need this in to bring in the roof, which is going to come across all the way over here on this side as well. And then as we already have that trim on the inside here, we should probably just bring that back, and looks like we can save a couple of blocks by skipping that back corner right there. Then I think up here is going to be a good place for us to store our trims, but for now we'll just add in some spruce and just swap them out every other for some slabs to create a little roof slash floor, where the rest of this we can extend in a little later. Okay, filled my inventory now with a ton of detailing blocks, and let's see what we can do in here. The space is still a little too big, but we'll see if I can sort it out nonetheless. First off, I'm thinking just a anvil right here with a cauldron, which we can fill up with some water to dunk the metals in. It might also be beneficial with just a grindstone, and we can throw some raw iron in over there, where I actually did bring some acacia trap doors just to create some barrels sort of thing. From this here, we can just extend a little table with a crafting table, and maybe some shelves here where we can put some tools and weapons perhaps on, just to showcase them a bit. Above this, if we bring out some trap doors, we can bring in an actual shelf here where we have some chains there connected up with a lightning rod to connect up the shelf. I've done something similar over in the starter base, which I figured we could bring back in here. Then we just throw some random junk up there, and that decorates that space. We bring some light in, and moving on to arguably the most important corner in here, where we're gonna have our smithing table. Not super epic really, but it's something. At least it has a proper building. Just move that out 1 block because I wanted to bring in a barrel for us to keep our smithing templates in, and maybe some netherite as well if we have any excess. And then got some crafters in here as a little cabinet corner just to fill out the space a little bit. I've got even more chains, so we might as well just add in another little shelf. Continuing to add a few bits and bobs to fill out the room a bit more and wrap it up. Moving on to the outside, I want to extend in a path from the main path over to the blacksmith, quite a wide one, but I'm justifying that since they are bringing larger wagons here with things such as iron. Hopping up above as well and extending in a smaller patch of path leading to the upper forge, which we'll come back up here in a little bit and just to detail this out a little more. First, I want to build up 2 pine trees on the backside of the blacksmith. Inspired by beans and apples, I want to try and see if I can start turning the area north of the starting area into a proper forest. Maybe that's where my ultimate wood storage ends up one day. Guess you'll just have to subscribe to stick around and find out. Where on the past 2 videos, I have asked you guys to leave a comment, and it has really been helping me out. The videos have been performing so much better lately, and I just want to say a massive thank you. And again, do leave a comment, even if it just says no comment or whatever emoji this video reminds you of. But the 2 pine trees here on the backside are looking so good, and I think it could be a really cool foreground to our future mountains if we have a big old forest here behind the starting area. But that's a future plan. As for now, with this part of the blacksmith done, I'd like to take a little bit of a break. I want to go get our netherite and our nether trims. I'm not looking forward to search for rib, where before we pop into the nether, we should probably get a proper bow, which is why I've traveled down here to the villagers, where, yeah, we have a villager here trading in power 5. Yoink. Then I am curious. There's always a chance that I've unlocked something else on one of these that might also be useful. Nope. Does not look like it, unfortunately. Taking a little shortcut over the hill across to the castle, where I've just got to run over the bridge into my enchanting tower. And I picked up an Unbreaking 3 book, so the only thing that we need from here is infinity. Yeah. Oh, perfect. On the final one. Right. Guess I don't need that Unbreaking book then. Yeah, that combined. Do a little bit of brewing. Okay, probably way over prepared, but better that than not prepared at all. Got a few extra bundles here for extra loot, and I think we're ready to head into the Nether, where the place to start this adventure just has to be a bastion. Because this is where we need 2 items, and I think we're going to be able to get both of them from the first one. So it should be some early dopamine. I've just got to get rid of the brutes. This is why we got ourselves a bow. Okay, 2 brutes down. No idea how many there are. None around me. What? Yeah, snout first one. And pig step. Oh yeah. Okay, perfect. Nope, not what I need. Come on. Oh, ancient debris. That's really good, actually. And, oh, even more ancient debris. I'll take that. Not perfect. I have to start moving downwards because as far as I know, there should be... Oh, okay. 1 more brute. Maybe 2. I don't really know. But there should be 1 more chest in this tower. Oh, there's a second brute. Okay, that's great. Oh, brute. Okay, that wasn't actually too bad at all. Let's see. I'm pretty sure there's a double chest somewhere. Okay, it should be below me. Oh yeah, right there. Where? Oh, perfect. Okay, we have the netherite upgrades and we have the snout armor trim. I'm going to yoink in this. Here's another brute. There might be another chest, but I have no idea where this, and I don't really feel like searching. So let's get ourselves out of here. Some early success is always nice, and since we are right next to a nether fortress, let's try and see if we can get some more luck and find the rib trim. Oh, I haven't found any chests yet, but I've already got a wither skeleton skull. That's actually not bad at all. Oh, that would be so amazing. If we get another beacon while searching for the rib trim, this won't be too bad at all. Well, we're not going to find any chests in this part. I'm pretty sure the cover part is over on this side, and I have ran through it, so there's a chance that I've looted all the chests. But if my memory serves me right, I don't think I did. Well, I didn't find any. First one. Yeah, okay. This one I have looted. Okay. Yeah, that one too. Okay, maybe I have looted all of this. Oh, another one. Assuming... Yeah, I know I've been right next to this one, so I have probably... Yeah, looted it. Looted. Also... No, okay. Well, maybe we should just go look for netherite instead. Oh, boy. Oh, but not this one. No, probably not. I probably wouldn't have left a diamond. Right. Well, still no rib trim. Well, since we have another 4 minutes of fire rest... Whoop. Oh boy, I can't see anything. Let's get down here to Y level 15. Find ourselves a chunk border. We're actually on one. But I would like to go. Oh, I don't like these new chunk borders. This way. Oh, already. We are up to 4 pieces in total. Oh, getting pretty unlucky, I feel like, but one's another 2. Okay, having a little look at the map here. I've sort of dug away from spawn, but I am underneath another nether fortress. And I don't know, this might... Okay, I'm not cheating more than looking at the map where the nether fortress was, maybe. That's actually okay. Okay, yeah, I'm a little lost at words from that one. But I figured to break up the monotony a little bit, digging 2 nether fortresses might not be a bad idea. Right? That I think is all the chests. I ran down every corridor I could find now, and well, I've blocked off everything that hasn't been correct. I think it's a pretty good searching pattern. I mean, might be a chance I missed something if I didn't find the entrance to it, but I think we're gonna head back to our little tunnel. Back to the debris searching we go, digging more and more tunnels. Wow, another nether fortress. Spotted a second nether fortress from this one, which we can also search through. And not a single chest, just a wither sculpt, so back to debris mining I go. Oh my god, yes! Okay, this is the 6th temple. Oh my god, 15 debris, and we have all of the trims we need from the nether. Now I just need to mine more debris. And I also have 3 wither skeleton skull. Make that 4. And 12. And 40. Perfect. That's 10 debris. Back home. I've now got 44 ancient debris because I found 4 on the way back. We can get another beacon. And right. Where I think it's netherrack, right? Yes. So that's 2, 4, 7. Oh, I have so few diamonds. 8, 9, 11. I need 12. And that's pretty much all my diamonds. And I need... oh boy. Those 2. And we can grab all of this, as we can now get the spear upgrade as well. Where the building isn't complete, but the smith is. And I forgot the netherite. Right. I need that too. There we go. For 4. In here, got the crafting table. Craft up our 11 netherite. Take that. And let's first of all get the armor. Oh yeah. Oh. Hold up, let me just, take that. Being a little rude interrupted here. Nope, not right. That's another challenge. And axe. And I'm thinking we can just leave our upgrade template right there, and we can upgrade that whenever. And let's just put some of these back in here. Oh, it feels pretty good, even though I look like a porcupine. But oh my god, full netherite. Which, yeah, we have passed 750 days, which is when I unlocked it. So netherite unlocked. With our gear sorted now, and before we go find the rest of the trims, we've got to wrap this blacksmith up. Where I'm starting with an oak section, extending up from the foundation that juts out on the front. Working with beehives and oak fences to add some detail. But the reason for this one going in here is so that we can add a little more depth to the build. And I think if we have some spruce here, we're actually right above the door. Let's add in some trapdoors as well, so we can hang a little chain and lantern from that. But I'm thinking this can be where the walls rest off. Something will repeat right over here, and don't need to repeat on that side because it hill. From this spruce, I want to figure out the frame where it's going to look a bit weird with the uncovered logs, but using stripped dark oak, mangrove, and oak logs to create the structure for the top part. But for a pallet, I want to, I think for the first time in this world, use some calcite, which we're going to mix with some bone blocks, going into mushroom stem, and just for a little like different colors and white terracotta. Not my favorite block, but I do think it's going to work decently well in this texture. I'll also just add in a little bit of diorite as more muddy, dirtier parts, I guess, or just more ragged parts of the build, where we can throw in a spruce trap door and hop around to the inside. Just add in some copper trapdoors on the inside there, where the windows itself. Getting ourselves up here, let's just fill in this top section as well. We're just utilizing some fences and gates. We can just get this here coming up. That can help just support the roof that will eventually come in. Continuing this then, just around the rest of the structure, filling in all the walls, adding a few windows and some granite walls, along with spruce fences for a bit of detail. Then to wrap up the main structure onto the roof, where I'm starting with a spruce trim at the bottom, going up from this into a granite terracotta mud mixed roof, a palette I spotted while scrolling through Pinterest, and I just had to give it a go myself. Which I think ended up looking pretty good on this house. But we're not quite done just yet, as the upper forge needs some love, where I'm first adding in a roof. Then coming in below that and completing up the forge, placing in a few additional details to finish up the space. Which has created this little gap between our two structures on the side of this hill, perfect to bring in a little field, and a perfect time to utilize our netherite hoe for the very first time getting this beetroot field planted. Some additional foliage on this side, and it's looking really lovely. The front down here is a little empty at the moment. I might bring in something else in the future along with this, but I was thinking just a little wagon where we can have a little seat right there, and then for a splash of color, get a wax weathered chest in here and some signs to cover up most of that, and a little spruce trapdoor just on the back as a little end point. And well, they could be filling this up with weapons or tools or whatever really from the blacksmith, or delivering raw resources, I guess. Moving up here, let's just run past all of this where I haven't had it in a door yet. We'll do it now. And then I have 18 barrels, exactly the amount of trims. And so I'd like to just pace these out up here. I was gonna get a little close to the wall, but with some armor stands, this is gonna make a really good place to store our trims. For now, I want to get a proper place to store them inside of the city walls in the future, where an actual room, maybe a museum kind of thing in there. Not really sure, but for now I need somewhere to store them, and well, this room right here is the perfect one. But it doesn't really matter unless I can actually get the rest of the trims, which we are still missing. Eye, Flow, Sentry, Silence, Wix, Ward, and Wild. And at the moment, there's 2 armor trims, which I'm a little worried about. Silence being one of them, because looting ancient cities without an light trap is painful. And the second one is Sentry, which, in case you didn't know, spawn at outposts. And I luckily have one close to my base, where we're just gonna run in here. I'm pretty sure I have not been here and looted it. Oh, I have, haven't I? There shouldn't be dirt there, should there? No, actually, no, I don't think I've been here. Please, 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 please. No. Oh no. I'm pretty sure this is the only outpost I've found in this world. Well, that means that that's going to be a painful one. Oh boy. Rumble! Let's get out of here. Oh my goodness. Rumble! Ah! Ah! Well, that was a bust, unfortunately. So let's switch gears and grab a bunch of wool from our wool farm and head down into our cave, as I've got an ancient city somewhere down here to try and find the Silence and Warden trim. Both quite rare. Density. If I find some Swift Sneak pants, even if they're not my pants, might just get those. Aqua Affinity. Swift Sneak 3! Oh, that's amazing. Okay, nothing. Another Swift Sneak 3 book. An enchanted golden apple. Right, no luck with the first one, but let's get... Oh, 19 devils, jeez. Swift Sneak 3. Oh, that's nice. These pants should at least make searching through the next ancient city a lot faster, and hopefully we can find the trims there. And I'm just going to start looking underneath nearby mountains to find these ancient cities. Back to it. Another Swift Sneak 3 book, right. Oh no! Oh no! Uh-oh! Bye! Bye, have a good time! Double enchant the golden apple. Another apple. Oh! No way we get Silence before Ward. Uh-oh, it's Warden time. No! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I made very many noise, very many noise. Where's this stinky guy? Well, maybe I'm the stinky guy, considering he's the one that's smelling me. Nope. Yeah, bad, 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 bad. Okay, that's it for this ancient city. Okay, new ancient city, and we're already spawning wardens, I think. Another double apple. Oh boy, not again, not again. Oh boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy, I've done it again. Oh, Ward. Yes. I'm so glad I went back for this one. Okay, we're out of here. I'm out of here. I don't want to be here anymore. Yeah, I spawned another one. Well, that's a lot better. Only took 4 ancient cities, but I definitely take it. So let's get back home. Having dropped off the loot and trims at the base, I'm just going to continue trying to get these trims where I already have bolt but still need flow, and I found a second trial chamber underneath my fishing village where we can spend a bit of time opening all of the ominous vaults to hopefully get it. Key, nice. Oh, another key. Oh, perfect. And first vault. Oh, pattern, I'll take that. Otherwise, pretty bad. Second vault. Okay. Nope. Enchanted. Yes! Yippee! Okay, might as well loot the rest of them. No, I hit the bar. Okay, well, that brings us up to 13. It's a bunch of overworld exploring now, and the first thing I want to try and go for is the Vex armor trim, which means I need to travel over to one of the 2 woodland mansions I've found in the world. Okay, let's see how this goes. I don't even know where the chests spawn. I loot these so rarely. Also, these need an update. They are. Oh no, isn't this one of those rooms where just a ton of chests and there's nothing in them? Yep. Because that makes sense. Chest in here? No, this is a lay room. Aha, chest. And, oh, Vex armor trim. Perfect. That was easy enough. Didn't even have to go higher up. That checked off. I think it's time to try for a sentry. And while we're at it, and, well, it's just exploring. And you guessed it, exploring. Oh my god. Oh my god. I've searched thousands of blocks. We are literally 5,000 blocks away from home. Oh my god. In the middle of a mango swamp. It's kind of cool, actually. Please, 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 please. Please, 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 please. Yes! Yes, 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 yes! Woohoo! Let's get out of here, Rumble. Now, that's probably the hardest remaining trim checked off, and there is a lot of jungle in the area, so plenty of opportunities to find our second to last trim, the wild one. Oh my god, I'm blind. It's right here. But it can spawn in bamboo jungle. Yes! Wild armor trim. And in here, also wild armor trim, of course. Wait, oh yeah, we have the sentry Wex and wild. That only leaves 1. Now I've just got to get back the, well, 6,000 blocks away from spawn I am. Jeez. Back home, just dropping off everything. I found so many bee nests, which I'm so excited about. And a lot of them are also full with bees. But of course, the thing I'm most excited about is the trims, where we've now got 16 out of the 17 that we can get. Of course, we still can't get the spire one, but we can get the eye one, where we're going to need ender pearls and blaze rods. We actually shouldn't need more than these. We're going to craft some eyes of enders. And which way do we go? That way. Ooh, that is actually perfect, because this direction is the direction I want to continue expanding in, first of all, outside of the plains biome. And in the plains biome as well, so this might be one of the first times that I'm actually able to incorporate a stronghold build into the rest of my world, because I want to extend structures all across this plains biome here, and even this little hole here is going to become a future mine / stone storage, I think. Not to mention that this way is the way down towards the desert, although it was pointing a little more this way. I doubt we've passed it. Yeah, it's still down that way, which isn't too bad. I wonder how far it's going to go though. Okay, let's see. Are we past it? No, we haven't. Okay, I am a fan that it's probably going to be over land. And, well, I could definitely extend out a path, because my pathway is probably going to be right over here. If I have a little peek at the map, it's probably going to be roughly in this area. So I could definitely extend down a path in and over to here. Just got to figure out. Maybe it's underneath this Savannah mountain over here. Let's check. Okay, we passed it. Right then, Rumble, it's time for me to go cave diving. Hopefully I can just spot it without having to dig much or go back up and throw more pearls. I never remember how deep they spawn. In my head, they don't spawn in deep state level, but I might be wrong. Maybe I should go back up and throw some more pearls. Oh, I accidentally threw one. Oops. Just gonna place a torch. Well, it's that way then. I think I'm just gonna dig that way a little bit, see if we can find it. I don't really know otherwise, but I think I'll have to go back up. And I threw a pearl. Oh, okay, maybe it was good to do a pearl. Oh, and a chest. Ah, and a pearl. Okay. Oh, another chest. No. Okay, we're mainly here for chests. Wouldn't mind finding the library either. Oh, this has a chest, right? Oh, library. Yeah, it does, but nothing good. I don't know. I'm getting a little worried of us not even finding the eye armor trim in here, because then we're gonna have to find a second stronghold, which is going to be a little trickier. Oh. I didn't know they spawned in library chests. Oh, all right. Well, perfect. Bit anticlimactic, not opening a chest, just mining it. Let me just clear out this library on the bookshelves. Okay, over 3, nearly 4 stacks of books. That's perfect. And I'm glad I haven't found the stronghold room yet, because that means that I can come back and actually have the excitement of finding that whenever we're actually going to go kill the dragon in 216 days. Yeah, that's a while. Here we go. 17 trims collected. Just gotta grab the final one once we head into the end in a while. But for now, that's looking really, really good. Okay, back here, I have decided I'm not going to be putting them on a armor stand today, as I want to put them on a diamond armor stand, and then I want to upgrade that into netherite eventually. And I just don't want to waste the diamonds getting them on like an iron armor stand, because let's be real, I do not have enough diamonds for what I want to do with them. That being said, is it a nether brick? No, it's a nether rack. It is. I obviously want to get my armor, where I want 1 rib, 2 silences, and for the final one, I'm gonna need a breeze rod to get a second flow armor trim, and I'm gonna go with redstone, I think, where I usually go with amethyst, because amethyst just looks so good, but I want to try something new, and I want to be changing it out every so often. I don't really know how often, but maybe every 10 episodes or something like that. So if you want to suggest a trim in the comment section, then I might look at that when I'm looking to change it next time. But for now, let's just get these in up here real quick. Probably going to reorganize these later on. But for now, they're at least in. Let's take our armor off, and we're going to go with flow for the helmet. We're going to go with silence for the chest plate, because there's just so much color and it's nice. And then we're going to go with rib on the boots, because I really like the little rib there on the bottom. And we're just going to put that on. And I think that looks pretty cool. I actually haven't used redstone before, but that looks proper sick. On the back, even with this cape, that looks so good, actually. I'm gonna have to play around with the capes. I've accidentally switched back to this one. I really like the copper gray one, but I don't know how well that's gonna fit with his armor. I guess I'll have to figure it out. For now, though, I've spent a lot of time on this episode already. We've got a brand new building in the starting area built up, and the start of a forest project behind it. And that's to not even mention the fact that we've also gathered all of the 17 trims that I can currently get in this world. And we'll be gathering the final 18th one as soon as we unlock the end. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this slightly different episode. And as always, thank you to all of my supporters, and thank you to you for watching this video. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.